The internet is flooded with nutrition advice, but most of it isn't made for athletes, especially not for people who train hard multiple times a week. So today, I want to break down 5 of the worst pieces of nutrition advice that we hear and explain what to do instead. If you train functionally, doing WODs, lifting heavy, sprinting, grinding through long metcons, you need to fuel like it. And that starts with unlearning the stuff that holds most people back. By the way, if you're new here, we put out videos like this every week. Real advice, no fluff. So hit subscribe if you want more. And if you're serious about leveling up your performance and physique, you can learn more about working with us at CBG through the link below. All right, let's get into it. First, carbs make you fat. Wrong. Carbs are your body's main energy source, especially for high-intensity training. During a WOD, your body is burning through stored glycogen. That glycogen comes from carbs. So when you cut carbs too low, you're basically pulling the plug on your own engine. You feel tired, you can't push hard, and recovery tanks. Instead of fearing carbs, time them. Eat easily digestible carbs like fruit, rice, or oats around your workouts. That's how you fuel performance without gaining unnecessary fat. Second, you have to track macros to see results. This is one of the biggest misconceptions in the fitness world. Tracking works for some people, but it's not the only way. And for most, it's not sustainable. What's better? Learning to eyeball portions, understanding what's in your food, and eating in a way that fits your training schedule and lifestyle. If you're constantly glued to an app, second-guessing every bite, that's not freedom, and it's not necessary for progress. Focus on structure and awareness instead of obsession. Third, don't eat after 8 p.m. This one's been around forever, but there's zero science behind it. Your body doesn't suddenly store more fat at night. What matters most is your total intake across the day. In fact, eating carbs in the evening, especially after training, can help replenish glycogen, improve recovery, and even help with sleep by boosting serotonin. So if your training happens later in the day, don't stress about eating after dark. Fuel your recovery. Fourth, you need to eat 6 small meals a day to boost metabolism. False. Meal frequency has very little effect on your actual metabolism. What matters more is the quality of food and overall intake. And honestly, eating 6 times a day is just annoying. It's hard to sustain, and it often leads to undereating in each meal, which leaves you hungry all the time. Instead, aim for 2 or 3 solid meals with enough protein, carbs, and fats to actually fuel your body. Snacks are fine, but they shouldn't be a crutch. Last one, supplements are the key to success. Supplements are just that, supplemental. They can help, but they'll never replace real food, good habits, and consistent training. If your sleep, hydration, and meal quality are trash, no powder or pill is going to save you. Focus on the basics first. Once those are dialed in, things like creatine, whey protein, electrolytes, and vitamin D can support your performance. But don't get distracted by expensive blends that promise quick results. They won't make up for poor routines. So, to recap, don't fear carbs, use them to fuel. Don't obsessively track, learn to eat with structure. Don't stress about eating late, prioritize recovery. Don't overeat tiny meals, fuel properly when you do eat, and don't rely on supplements. Master the basics first. If this helped clear some things up, hit like, drop a comment, and check out the link below to learn more about what we do at CBG. We work with athletes and everyday people who train hard, want to feel better, and finally get the results they're after without the guesswork. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.